What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Blue Raven, and today I'm giving you a division build video. This is a build. Now, you got a lot of. It's fun to play with because you got a lot of options. The only thing is that you have to have is the Virtuoso set. So have it however you want. I know that the backpacks do different things and yada yada. I get all that. I'm going with what I have. This is a basic build right now. I don't have a ton of good gear yet. I'm only like 2 months into this game, so I'm still building stuff. But the build that I have is I'm doing challenge mode and I'm doing it with ease. So I could probably even go up to the heroic or whatever the next level is, and I probably would still be able to solo it. But the build is around the Virtuoso set, which says Symphony. Killing an enemy further than 25 meters will provide a 40% weapon damage to shotguns, SMGs, and pistols, and a 20% weapon damage to ARs, LMGs, and a bonus 25% armor. Killing enemies within 25 meters gives you 40% to MMRs and rifles, and 20% to ARs and LMGs, right? And then headshots, and 30% to headshot damage. Uh, Intermittently killing enemies with both in both ranges will go up to 4 stacks, and then everything gets multiplied by 2. Okay, so everybody likes to go with the striker set when it comes to the Sturga. Like a lot of people say, go Sturga. If you have the Sturga, go with the striker set. I argue the Virtuoso is better. So the Sturga is cooking cooking for me, and then my backup is the Chameleon, and the Chameleon is also super super lethal in this combination. Okay, I'm also using the Centurion Scabbard as my holster. Now, if you don't have this, I'll show you what it does really quickly. But it's based on weapon swapping. So when you swap weapons, you get fire rate and magazine size, bigger weapon damage. You get a buff. You get the Spartan buff, right? Is what I call it. If you don't have that, then put a Virtuoso piece here, and then use the Coyote mask if you have the Coyote mask, because that's just as good. That's just as good. That's my backup exotic if I was going to do that. Okay. As far as abilities and stuff, like the weapon, I'm using the Gatling gun because my active modifier is advanced material, so I get infinite ammo with this when I proc that. And then your skills, I'm using the striker drone and the Crusader shield. Um, I tend to usually actually like to go with this. I'm actually going to switch over to that. I like the reviver more because I tend to do stupid stuff and get myself killed, and this gives you one oops. You know what I mean? Um, Secondary weapons. Let's go with. Let me show you. Let me go to my stash because there's actually a second weapon that I needed to grab out of my stash that I didn't grab. Where are you? Make sure I get the right one too. Uh, no, I like that one, but I think it's this one. Hits grant stacks of 1% accuracy and stability at 100% as soon as it refills the magazine. Yes, this is the one I use. I like this one because it has good stats on it. And if I'm like on a control point, typically I'll switch to the stoner because then with the increased mag size, I go up to like 400 something in my mag, and so I'm proccing that ability all the time, and I never have to reload the weapon. I don't even have to swap weapons typically. If I'm getting these hits, I have all the ammo. I'll go through every ammo in this thing. Um, these other ones are I just need to get rid of them. Let's get rid of those. There we go. They were just there. The Vector, I have a really good Vector, so I'm using the Vector as my close quarter weapon, right? So it procs it away. So, so I want to show you. Let me get out of here. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? That's in. There we go. There it is. So let's go kill some enemies just so you can. I'm going to show you. I want to show you the difference between the Sturga and the Chameleon. So the Sturga is going to put a dot When you kill an enemy, it's going to put a dot on all the enemies around it that increases your damage to them, right? So first of all, I want to proc this. See, I'm at 66 now instead of my magazine's bigger, and I have the Spartan buff on down below. So I kill this guy. Boom. Now that red thing above everybody, that is the Sturga buff. And these guys just get absolutely decimated. And all I have to do is swap weapons, and I instantly refills my magazine, so I can stay at. I never have to reload my weapon. If you're swapping correctly, you won't have to reload. So that's the Sturga. Okay, that's what's cool about the Sturga. Now the Chameleon doesn't do that. The Chameleon is about multiple hits, right? So it has a 63 round magazine, so you want to hit more. But if I do this, hold on, let's go here, then there. I get 88 rounds. 88 rounds with the Chameleon is insanity, bro. Watch this. Watch this. I don't need it. I don't need a buff. Just whoop, whoop. Oop, switch. Switch back. There we go. Tossing a jammer. Man, you are so dead. See how I don't have to reload? I just sit there and just lay it on them. I don't know how good this is in-game content as far as like raids and incursions and whatnot. I'm just saying this is the build I'm using right now, and I absolutely love it. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I'm doing hard content, and it's not that hard. Hey, look, there's another guy. Get dead. I personally like the Chameleon right now over the Sturga because of the DPS it can put out. But oh, that's a control point. That's what that is. Let's take this control point. Let's go. Let's take this control point really quickly while we're here. Let's call some nearby allies. Boom.
Reinforcements incoming.
So far away. If I'm farther away.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
There we go. That guy's so dead. Yeah, there. Did I get that guy? No. So that's what I mean about the having the stem. Get away from me. Get away from me. Restock. I'm here, might as well. This dude is running. There we go. Oh, I'm on my vector. Oops. Who the hell is shooting at me? Oh, there we are. All right, let's switch to the Sturga so you guys can see the Sturga. The Sturga, I feel, is a better long-range weapon too. So switch to that. There we go. There we go. There we go. So this build is all about just constantly swapping weapons. So swap back. And I don't have to actually reload. I gotta go get this dude. He's not gonna come out of here. He's just gonna be one of those guys. Then I come down here and there he goes. My dog's sleeping and whining. That's funny.
Incoming hostiles
All right,
detected.
this is where I wanted to put the Sturgit to the test. Where are they coming from? Here they come. This is where I feel like the chameleon will fall a little short because its range isn't as good, and it's still really good, by the way. But the Sturga, this is where the Sturga reigns supreme. Let's grab some more ammo. It's right here, anyways. There we go.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Okay, so he's coming from this side. Wait, where is he? There he is. There we go. So that's it, guys. That's basically the two weapons plus the gear set, and this is on challenge difficulty with an active modifier on, and I
Comply with
didn't really
notices.
have much of an
Logged.
issue. I got killed because I was just being aggressive. You can be aggressive as you want to be, or you can be as passive as you want to be. This build allows you to do that. So you guys, let me know what you guys think. What would you change? What do you think? Let me know. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.